Man, how y'all doing? What y'all doing? It's your boy Marty Marr, man. Got my man Zo here, man. This is a quick little just input, man. This is on something that's been on my mind, body, heart, all that, man. The death of rapper Nipsey Hussle, man. And it's crazy because, like, I wasn't a big fan of his music, nor did I know many of his songs. I knew he did a couple songs with Davies. I like Davies. But more than that, his music, I like what he was doing as a philanthropist and a community member and leader, because he was doing things that people talk about, but he was doing. They say, man, don't come back to where you from, or never forget where you from. But when certain people get a certain amount of status and money and stuff like that, it's like, why do I come back just to be persecuted and hated by the same people who I thought was supporting me, or who supported me at one time? We from the same. We seen a lot of the same stuff. We know what goes on in this area that people who not in the area don't know. So that's just real, man.
It's like this. You come back to the same area, it's like they gonna hate you. Cause you started from the same place they was at. Y'all done did the same shit.
Right.
Y'all was built the same cards.
And it just didn't turn out.
But it was like you made better moves. But the other person that's out to get you ain't really make moves.
And people love to scream black on black crime, right? Let me tell you something about black on black crime that's true for all crime. People are more likely to kill, injure, commit a crime against somebody who they're familiar with, or somebody within their same race. That's facts. There's white on white crime.
Nah.
There's black on black crime. There's Hispanic on Hispanic crime.
It's always somebody you know that does some bullshit to you, man.
That too, but I'm speaking strictly facts, because there's a lot of speculation with this right now. A lot of people want to go a lot of different ways and stuff, but like let's play devil's advocate. Take all the speculation out. Take a crime for what a crime is. Like it's legitimate. It's legitimate. It's more so people are, Cain killed Abel. That was his brother over jealousy, right? Like Jesus was betrayed by Judah. You feel me? I can go down the line. People throughout different stories you hear about timeline, and you like, it was somebody. Benedict Arnold was a traitor for the United States with the British, and on both sides. The best thing you can do to somebody who you don't want to be successful, or you don't want them to make other people successful, you eliminate them, take them out, or you break their image down.
All right. Instead of killing a person, why you just can't team up with them? Y'all both could make money, Mo.
It's more than that. Cause look what we heard. We heard that they were familiar with each other, right?
Yeah.
Then we heard that Nipsey either said, "You're not good around here no more," and from what Davies had said it, he said it in a chill way, like, "Yeah, you're not good over here. Like, go on somewhere."
Yeah, Mo, he was a snitch and shit.
And he was
man.
embarrassed. So no way you can get embarrassed off that time and shoot a nigga.
Alright, so like, what if it was any other person that said you not good around here, you a snitch?
You
think it would the same outcome would have happened to him?
No, because think about it like this.
He's in the same neighborhood.
He grew up the same way.
Son, listen, you know somebody is gonna say the same shit. Why they had to be him though?
It's not even about what you sent, because think about it like this. If you really think somebody was going to come back and do something that you're familiar with like that, bro, then there's no surprise. It wouldn't have been like that. You wouldn't have been like, "Yo, what's up with this dude? Why here?" Because he was with two other people.
Mo, for him to leave the area
and
go back to where he came from with a strap and do whatever,
he had to have been familiar.
And then shoot the nigga, come back,
and then shoot over more, top of him,
and kick him in the head. I'm like, Mo,
to make sure you dead.
Mo, like, that's some evil shit. You had some real life built up anger. That shit was evil.
Built up, and it's like, bro, like, you just needed a reason. But the thing is, you have to be more than just need a reason.
But look, is it more to the story?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta have more than just a need for. No way, I can slap you right now. You're not about to kill me right now. You can slap me right now. I wouldn't kill you for that. You see what I'm saying? We could fight. We could do something like that. But to take it to, I'm just gonna go around. If I seen somebody walk off suspiciously that I'm unfamiliar with, it's different. He had people with him. You see what I'm saying? So that means like you get into an argument or it wasn't even no real thing, and somebody leave you like, all right, he slid. It's okay. It's whatever. I know him. I know
And,
of him. You
and
feel me?
then also they was like, he came. The reason he was at the store, it was unexpected. He was just doing something quick because one of his mans just got out of jail. He was gonna bless him with some clothes.
Talking about Nipsey?
Yeah, and like his main bodyguard wasn't with him.
Yeah,
So
not at the
like,
time.
I'm like, so Mo, he just cooling in his own neighborhood.
Which he normally did though.
Like
That's
he's not,
his store.
Like he's not worried about nothing, Mo. And I'm saying anybody, they could go wherever they feel like, Mo, and I gotta worry about shit.
Bro, that's the thing. Like people would think like you can go where you please, which you can, but the thing is, it's not. I don't want it to think like it's that easy, because if that's the case, then more people be dead. More people, if people just do with no incentives, bro. If you just was locked up and you allegedly snitched to get out, right? What is gonna make you shoot somebody in broad daylight to go back for longer, unless you're getting paid, bro? If you're not getting paid or incentive with something, somebody extorting you, and you don't have money like that to be extorted. He wasn't known. You feel me? He was a known rat. So if you're a known rat, you ain't got known rat money. And I never heard of a rat having unless you getting paid to snitch. But that's a whole thing in its own, a whole nother story in its own right. My thing is, people like that shouldn't have got ticket out. I didn't like necessarily his music. I didn't know of his music, but I like what he did for his community. I like the fact that he had Lauren London as his partner. They had a child together, a son. And like more than just that, bro, like I could see somebody changing and getting developed. Like he got nominated for a Grammy, just all type of stuff like that. And if some people said it right, they don't miss you till you gone. And that's like crazy, cause like you look at that situation, like I don't think he had to go. Like that's why we're so shocked now about it. We're really trying to figure out why something like this happened, because it wasn't like this dude had beef that we all knew about. You feel me?
No. At the end of the day, he was doing positive, giving back to the community. He wanted change.
For the better, though.
For the better.
That's the dangerous part. I say dangerous because
for the better.
Look at anybody who wanted change for the better, right? Let's go through a little timeline.
Martin Luther King.
Right. Assassinated. By whom? FBI. Malcolm X. Assassinated by whom? His own, which was hired by who? FBI. So I look at that, and I'm like, well, damn. And these are 40, 50 years later, some of us found this stuff out. Legitimately. I'm talking about, like, no speculation, like, you can check the records, all that stuff.
Fuck it. The positivity still gonna live on.
I mean, I pray it do.
It's just gonna birth another one. It's gonna keep happening and happening.
Cycle. See, instead of a cycle of hatred,
it's gonna be a cycle of greatness.
Of greatness and positivity. That's what I'm saying.
So now with Nipsey Hussle, it's gonna be another Nipsey Hussle coming up. You can't take all of them out.
The thing is, yeah, but you could try to scare them, try to persuade them, try to make them fight. The thing is, the greatest thing you could do to people you're scared of is divide them.
You can't, son. It would have stopped a long time ago with Dr. King. All you do is gonna multiply and be greater and stronger.
Yeah, I mean, you could oppress people for so long, but the thing is, what does it gotta take? Why does people have to die for that?
The truth is always going to come out.
Yeah, when it comes in the darkness, comes to the light. But why do people have to die for that? It'd be different if he was out here like killing niggas.
I'll put it like this: Jesus died for us.
Right. If take that, people don't even.
He wanted good for us.
Well, take that. There's people out here who don't believe that.
All right, so I think what it is, if you spreading positivity, Mo.
Right.
This world is less for you and it's greater. You gotta go somewhere greater because the world don't appreciate your greatness.
That's a deep thing.
And like, you're only here. Everybody's time is only limited, so you gotta make the best of it.
Yeah.
So
like,
with him,
I
can say with him, he left a legacy. He did the best of it.
He definitely left a legacy. And that's the thing. But okay, so which is more important at the time? Your life or your legacy? Because your legacy
Well,
is based off how you live your life.
before you pass away, how do you want people to remember you?
Right, but how do you pass? How do you have a legacy if you don't know you're gonna pass away?
Nobody knows.
Right. I mean,
So
I'm pretty sure he didn't wake up that morning thinking I'm gonna get shot.
every day, just be great.
That's the thing. You gotta strive for great, but the strive for greatness, you like you just said, you have to try to be great every day. Even when it's hard, even when you have days when you broke, days when you down, people tearing you down. Your people that's around you most is tearing you down.
Key word, resilience.
Hey, resilience is a strong thing. To be resilient is to withstand. To be able to accommodate and to adapt to situations which are hard and more challenging, and you still come out on top. That's resilience, man. That's my little definition. But my grandma told me persistence overcomes resilience. And that just basically means that the more you try, you strive for great things, you can overcome anybody trying to hold you back. But man, and to touch on I don't want to call them conspiracy theories, they're just different opinions, because that's what it is. Because people call a lot of things conspiracies, but they come out to be different opinions. Your opinion, my opinion, other people's opinion. So opinion on the matter is, he was doing a documentary on Dr.Sebi. Just so happens to be that same dude he's doing a documentary on was very scrutinized, and it was a well-known holistic doctor. For those of y'all who don't know what that is, a holistic doctor means a doctor who practices medicine that's not mainstream. That doesn't mean it's fluke, quack, or none of that. It's just not mainstream. And he's on record for proving multiple cases of curing the various diseases: AIDS, HIV, chlamydia, herpes, things you can't, just not supposed to, quote unquote, that you can't get rid of. People are charging thousands of dollars in money for freaking medicine. Like, think about it like this: if they had a $10,000 cure, right? That's a one-time $10,000. But at each month, say if you have HIV, the medicine costs $1,000 a month, right? Let's say $1,000 a month. That's 12 months. You already overpaid in that 1 year what you would have paid one time for that medicine. That is a real thing, because it's money in the medicine. It's not money in the cure. And how do you have billions and billions and billions of dollars of research, and millions of dollars of research every year for cancer and other things, and when he had cures for cancer too? It's just all in the mucus. They said you can't survive. Things like that can't survive in an alkaline diet body. And he gives you different fruits and stuff like that. I would have loved to see, and I hope Nick Cannon really does finish that the right way. You feel me? The way that it was going to be. You know what I'm saying? How Nipsey was doing it. I just hope that other people don't hop on and it's fluke.
To say this, alright, what if the documentary does get finished and nothing happens to Nick Cannon? So does
It's
that
scrutiny, bro.
So does that flip
That don't mean
everything
nothing.
around, bro?
No, that don't mean nothing. That don't mean that he not. Cause think about it. Okay, boom. Even your boy right there, Nipsey, was talking about before he died. If I die about this, Dr.Sebi, y'all gonna ride for me. Y'all better ride for me. This is before he even passed. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not listening to his music at this time. I'm looking at what he's doing because it's being shown. That's what he's doing. It's being shown to me. That's why it was crazy. I had to go back and say, who is this cat? I'm just thankful that I'm not a hop on, that I can honestly say I was knowing this stuff before he passed. That's why it was so freaking shocking. Seriously, like, I cannot be like, I was amazed and bewildered by that. I'm like, yo, like, I never would have thought that I'm seeing this, and I'm like, dang, this is a dude that I wouldn't normally see doing stuff like this, and then he's gone. And then people so quick to be mad about other people having different opinions on it. Like, I don't care about somebody having an opinion on it. You're supposed to have an opinion on something that's shocking. But just don't be airing BS out. Like, don't be saying that this couldn't have happened, that can't happen when you don't know.
It wasn't there.
Right. That's like, even if you wasn't there, I'm not saying don't speak on what you wasn't there, because most of us wasn't there. Very few people was there. My thing is, like, being there is one thing. Like, keeping your mind closed is another thing. Especially when it's been on record where we have multiple people who are iconic get gunned down by their own. And they've been hired. It comes back. Like, if it would have never have came back like that people have been hired in the past, then maybe you could say, oh, there's no way. There's no way that he could have been shot as black on black crime, and there's no white on white crime, and there's no Indian on Indian crime, or but there's no other race. That's That's illogical and incorrect. Cause that for all races, it's like that. It's just fact, bro. So I ain't gonna keep this long, bro. I just want to say, like, no matter how far niggas go, or we do, you know, I don't ever want to be in a position where I feel like I can't come to where people show me support. Even though you're always gonna have people who are not gonna show you support. We're gonna hate. Your haters are your biggest motivators. But I don't want them to ever be in a position where I feel like they can eliminate me, because you're not supposed to fear no man. Fear nobody but God.
It all goes down to this, Mo. The devil be working out here,
He do.
and he hates when people do good.
Right.
So the devil tries to overcome the goodness, man.
No doubt. No doubt.
So, yeah.
But like I said, you have to be willing to commit stuff like that. You have to be willing to do stuff like that. For order for that, nobody can make you. Have to be willing. That's the thing. Like, yeah, he can come to you. He can slide in your ear, tell you do this and that. He can use people to come to you, because people gonna come to you in different ways like that. But if somebody paying me to kill somebody like that, I'm not doing it.
And then like you said, well, when he said if I die because of this documentary,
Yeah,
like
y'all better ride for me.
He knew like what he was getting himself into.
Yeah, he knew. Like, it's like people speaking about Illuminati or different things. Like, you're gonna know, the deeper or closer you get to something, the more stuff is revealed. The more people you can meet and talk to behind, like, the internet, like, in person, you'll find out stuff, bruh. You're gonna find out some real ish. You're gonna find out some real ish, and you're gonna be shocked. Like, damn, like, is it just fluke, or is it something really here? The more people who get gunned down, it's gonna be more shit to look at, and they're not stupid. That's why if Nick Cannon does do it, I don't think he's gonna die, because Nick Cannon has wild now. He has other things going on right now too. He was on hosting America's Next Best Dance, whatever show that was, and he had a $10 million a year contract and left it. So I look at that and I say, you know what? All right, it's gonna be gatekeepers. You got people who are here just to hold certain stuff, and you got people who are here really trying to make differences. And it seems like the ones who really trying to make real differences, they either quiet them down, they mess up their money flow so that they look broke, they make them appear to be crazy, undisciplined, and disorganized, or they tear their image down, or they kill it. These are many things that happen, man, and be sure to tune in our next podcast, man. Marty Marr, Zoe, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Marathon Clothing out there in LA by Nipsey Hussle.
Shout out to him, yeah, to his whole store and his whole family. In London, all that.
Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. You still live on out here, man.
Yeah, man, your legacy will live, man. And that's all I can say on that, man. Marty Marr, signing out.